Hey folks, Quillian here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Surviving Mars. It's our 12 Apostle religious run, and it's been several days since the last time I played Surviving Mars, and I was like, oh, I don't remember where I left things off. I think I played for just a tiny bit after the last episode. I was going to kill time, but I don't remember what's what. Luckily, the nice thing about Surviving Mars is that it actually saves the camera position of your last save. Not only that, it actually takes a screenshot of this, puts it in the save. So like when I was loading it up, I'm like, what's all this yellow stuff? What am I looking at? Right, so you may notice up here a little -7 for our water. And the reason is, and that caught me completely off guard, we have, I was gonna say mined out, extracted out all of the water over here. These water extractors went down. They had nothing left to pull out of the ground. So we do have a few water reserves, luckily, but I am urgently building up a fresh new area over here. I've got a transport all set up to grab some of the sorry, I had a window pop up in front of me. Some of the metal from here to help speed up some of the construction. I've got our little drone rover over here. Now we are in range. No, not completely. These resources are in range of this drone hub. But yeah, we're gonna need the RC rover to actually build this stuff up so that we don't die. I got a subsurface heater over here because this is a frosty area of the land. I don't know if these water extractors will freeze or whatnot. Maybe they will during a cold snap or not. I don't know, especially if they go down temporarily. So I figured, what the heck, let's go up and build it there. If nothing else, we can also build some water towers over here because the subsurface heater will have this area covered. We do have the tech for the free pipes, so that was nice. The cable's having to get built down. Luckily, there are no disasters running right now, so we should get our little shuttles delivering some goods over here. And these drones can auto-mine some of the metal from there, but we do need a few deliveries of concrete and machine parts if we can. Now, we are a little bit low on electronics and machine parts itself, although we are still accruing, in theory, material faster than maintenance, although the machine parts is looking a little harsh here for some reason. I don't know. Where are we? Right over here.
Cable fault report.
Oh, we don't have enough people working here. That's part of what that is. We've ton unemployed people, and I suspect it's a lot of people moving over here because of the university. I think the preferential coming over here. Vacant work slots, vacant work slots. I might want to increase the priority of this, but I don't know, even that's a little awkward. No graduates yet. Hopefully soon. Okay, water ticked back up a scooch. Did one of these get built? Yeah, it did. Although, I realize, and this is a very low place, it's actually not enough as is. There's another water spot over here, which I guess we'll also have to expand to, unless I build a third one there. Maybe I should have just gone here instead, because it's low instead of very low. I don't think that's actually connected. There we go. We'll get one of those, and life support, and another water extractor. Chukka. Right, like that's in range currently. We'll cover everything. Although I can just move this little RC rover a bit, which is probably a good idea, just to cover things a scooch better. And the supplies here, they can be shared automatically by drones from there, but mostly will be in the shuttle for now. But yeah, we can also mine this stuff out, which is okay. I'm just going to get you to do a specific just dump. Dump there. Thank you very much. Rather than continue your little transport route, because really the drones are going to take care of this at some point. You can just sit there and charge up. That's going to be okay. We're at -1. It'll bounce back soon, and then these guys will have excess capacity, and we're going to be okay. I will need to build a drone hub at some point. Now, we don't have the ability to build those yet. Maybe it's time to add it to the queue. I think those are better drone hubs. Ah, right here. Building drone hubs. And then we probably want the better drone hub tech as well to get a couple more free drones. That seems like a pretty decent idea. Grabbing some more metal here. Yeah, there's still this employment mismatch. It's bouncing around a little bit. It'll be okay. It'll resolve itself. I don't know if there's something I can do in this dome with the extra people. I don't think so, right? Because, like, I mean, I could open up some night shifts, but there's not much point to that. You can't have a second cycle. I think you can only have, yeah, building operates on a single shift. I could give them an outdome building to work at, but I don't know if there's much point to that. I suppose what I could do is I could turn off this polymer and open up the other polymer. If anything, you know what? I am going to turn off this polymer factory, though, just to free up some more people for the machine parts, because that's being hammered pretty hard. Do we have full load of people at the electronics factory? No, we don't. In fact, we have a massive shortage of people here in general. Oh, wait, where are the unemployed people if we have 8? Oh, we've got some over here. They'll probably move around. We've got some vacant work and residential slots. I think some people will end up moving over here, but it's shocking to me how few people are available right there. And yeah, only 1 unemployed, 1 homeless. That's nothing. Okay, hopefully we're on the cusp of graduating some people. I do have a little bit of money, so I could send a rocket with some stuff, and it's probably a good idea just to prevent a massive shortage from hammering us. We are trickling in a little bit of cash because we have a couple of celebrities. Machine parts, electronics, more machine parts. I think it's going to be worth it. I'm going to go ahead and launch that. Dang. Here I thought we were mostly okay. I mean, we did just use some extra machine parts building all these water extractors, so that's part of it. And then we're looking for machine parts to build this this subsurface heater, which, okay, I'm going to cancel it. Hopefully we don't actually need it. Probably we're fine. So we'll free up a little bit of resources again and keep it going. Metal's okay. These scans, yeah, so boring. It's like dead areas. Nothing exciting to go on. Now, we haven't started our mystery yet, right? Because there would be a little pop-up from the mystery journal, I believe. So we haven't quite hit that. I don't know if it's set to only get started once you explore the whole map, or it's waiting for a certain population, or a certain number of text research. Like, I don't know what the criteria for the mysteries are. I feel like some of them start from maybe anomalies, in which case it could be one of the anomalies up there that's set to start triggering that. Okay, the unemployment rate is going down as people are shuffling around to slightly better jobs. Finally got some graduates, thank goodness. And we do have, let's see, there's an unemployed person moving from dome to dome. Specialization, no specialization. You're just running back and forth. I hope you don't suffocate out there. And we did get some engineers right off, which is great because we're no longer getting that -40. Idiot can cause malfunction. Awesome. Another idiot over here? Good God.
Storm approaching.
So we're not getting the -40 performance over there. So we're breaking even on a 0. Although that might just be the current shift. That's probably what that is. The current shift's at the 0 because no one works there. Dust storm starting soon. Dust storm should be fine. It is going to require more maintenance for things. And we'll turn off our solar panels. Now, I had some people say that apparently you can put Stirling generators and solar panels inside of domes, and they still work. I'm wondering if that's intended, and should it be a thing? Because to me, these domes, it's like, yeah, they're all clear, but they're not. These domes are going to be shielded from sunlight, from UV rays and different things like that to protect the colonists. So I gotta think that a solar panel inside the dome shouldn't work at maximum. The advantage is then it's like immune to dust, right? And the Stirling generators work by exploiting the differential of temperature from like the geothermal energy, which Mars is inactive, so I don't know how much of that there is, versus the temperature on the surface. And there's going to be less of a temperature differential inside Mars. Oh, that's good. Inside of the dome. So I don't know. Martian-born adaptability, wherever the heck that was. I feel like it was here. No, it's right there. Means that we are going to graduate faster, which is going to help a lot. A lot. You know what? Let me go and put down the bioscaping. I do want the increased comfort so that we can get more babies happening, but we are definitely still giving birth like crazy. I mean, we've got the lower threshold from being religious, or I don't think we've got a lower threshold from being religious. I think we've got a lower threshold from being a doctor, and I don't know if that stacks with the threshold from the infirmary. I'm just realizing, but in any case, we've got plenty of comfort to be having babies, so we'll be all right. So yeah, so we're still mostly waiting for some people to shuffle around because there's just a slight mismatch between like jobs and whatnot. You have arrived, which is grand. We're going to drop you off here. Our machine parts have gone up, although I think that was maybe from stopping the construction of the the heater. Electronics are still a little bit low, but now that we are graduating these engineers, that is going to help a wee bit. So hopefully our efficiency will go up a fair bit. And if we can get some scientists as well, that would be really, really, really nice. And yeah, water is fine, and these guys have some extra capacity to spare. Not a ton, but some. Dust storm starting soon. And yeah, I will try to remember to turn off the... Is this metal? No. I will try to remember to turn off the solar panels, because of course the wind turbines will be making extra power at that point, so we should be fine. 100 colonists. Finally. It only took the soul 134, but we got there. Emptying that, refilling it. How are we on... Yeah, we don't have like unlimited rare metals. In fact, the mine's been turned off for a little bit. So we're not going to go and ship them away for money, even though money would be nice. It is daytime just started here. Got to run it for just a little bit longer. And yeah, we're going to get a lot of no resources messages just because there's literally 0% buildable space. So we'll never get any resources over there. 5 people have graduated. It'd be nice to see what the breakdown... Oh, we do get the breakdown. Oh no, this is the auto breakdown. This is what people are being trained as. Although it's probably very similar to what they were being trained as before. Now, I don't know if this training keeps into consideration the 2 shifts. Oh, we just graduated a whole shift of more people. And then rebalances, but it's going to be okay in the long run. So we just got a bunch more engineers and 1 botanist, and now we're working towards more engineers and more botanists in a slightly more balanced way. That's great. I think a lot of them we're going to the electronics factory first because it is a little bit closer. Yeah, we still don't have any at the machine parts factory. Okay, dust storm. Turn off all the solar panels. You are not needed right now. Water's going down, oxygen's going down because the moxies don't work during the dust storm, I believe. Oh, you're ready for takeoff. Or... I just saw a drone go in. Why are you not blinking that you're ready for takeoff? What are you carrying? Food? Oh, I bet you this drone just went to recharge. I'm still confused as to why this isn't blinking to let us know. Because doesn't it normally do that? Maybe they got rid of that. Maybe it just shows up on the list but no longer blinks. Which is nice because the blinking was pretty annoying. Oh, never mind. It's because it's a dust storm. So it's selected because it's ready to go, but it's not blinking because it can't go. All right, mystery solved. Man, the dust storm on low levels is like brutal over here. Just looks nasty. Oh, we have a bunch of debris we can really sort out here. Let's get some dumping sites. There we go. And when I played the press demo like a long time ago at the event in San Francisco, the waste rock didn't end up in little piles next to the machines. They would just accumulate here. So if you didn't have a dumping site, the machines would stop running. That was, I think, kind of rough on the micro. I don't know if dumping sites are strictly required. I don't know if you can fill up all these little waste rock piles and then it will stop producing at that point. I don't know if we've gotten to that level of waste rock accumulation, so I don't know if it can still stop working, which, I mean, would be fine as long as there's that extra buffer, but, like, the no buffer situation was pretty bad. Oh, these guys can... Is no one blowing up this building? I got a salvage request on this, right? Yeah. Oh, it seems to be happening now. I'm wondering if it's because I put this in previous to the save. It may not have reset itself. We'll put the detonate just to clear up this space. I mean, we may not be building anything there, but it feels good to clean that mess up, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. So we are researching the drone hub, right? That's going to be good because right now we can't move our little rover setup. Machine parts definitely going up quite well. That's despite just being normal people and not even having a full crew over here. These are all engineers. Very nice. Very, very good. And yeah, you're still doing that. Okay. I'm very excited. Having the botanist is also going to help. I mean, we haven't had... actually, the food just dropped. We were at 60 food not that long ago. Now, we've got a farm here. We've got a farm here. We're about to finish that. Oh, we've got some actual botanists. Nice. Oh, that's right. I have unemployed as the, or sorry, unspecialized as the preference over here. So the people with specializations will leave. I'm going to keep this farm here for now anyway. At some point, that'll correct itself. I guess the dust storm is over. So we're going to do that. We're going to turn our solar panels back on. Thump, thump, thump. Still at -1 oxygen. Oh, because there's some maintenance required. Okay.
Sector scanned.
Still on low on some stuff, which is not really a surprise. I'm going to queue up that. And is that it? I think that'll be it. I think those are the final 9. I mean, I still don't have much in the way of scanners here to speed up the scanning, because who cares? Right? Like, we had a couple of sensor towers to speed up the scanning in the places that were important, and now we're just killing time. We don't even have deep scanning capabilities yet, and even when we do, again, we've got the scanners in the areas where we can actually kind of exploit things. Except for this top area, but I couldn't afford to build a tunnel. Looks like this is another frosty area, which is interesting. It's not just the low levels that are frosty, but yeah, we'll build a tunnel up there. And certainly we'll be getting a sensor tower in the upper area when we can start deep scanning. I think we do have the tech that makes the sensor scanners, the sensor towers, not cost us maintenance and electricity. I don't think that's a breakthrough. I don't know. Anyway, pretty sure we've got that. So, oh, got a rock over here. Okay. Metal, overall okay. We do have this metal mine enabled, which I think is fine. Bunch of food just came through. We're up to 68 again. Okay, I think our food is actually okay. I would like some graphs, and probably there's a mod for it already. I'll have to go looking. Excuse me, and if there's not, there probably will be soon. But especially for food, a graph of food would be nice. And if you can, like, group it, because this tells you how much food, or how much anything really, was produced or consumed in the last sol. But if you could get this to, like, for the last, say, 10 sols or something, so you can see trends overall, would be handy. You're homeless and moving. That's okay. Still hoping for another graduating class soon. And yeah, the fact that the Martian-borns graduate faster is going to make such a huge difference for us. Where are you going? Oh, you're just dropping off some rocks. That's fine. RC rover is, I guess, yeah, charging itself because it's close enough to things. Our explorer's not doing anything. Are you parked somewhere, like, reasonable? Yeah, you are. And same thing with the transport over here is just parked here. I mean, I could go and collect some more rocks. Some more metal right now, which actually we might want to do a bit of. Are these metals? Yes, they are. Now, we never did get the tech that, like, increases the speed and capacity of these things. And it might be a nice thing to do, because they can hold 30 right now and bring it up to, I think it's 45. Is actually kind of handy the way that we're using it. All right, you've been bashed. I could disassemble all the cabling here just to, reduce the maintenance requirements. I don't know if we can get the parts back. I probably should do that because the cable faults over here would actually be very annoying. I don't have to get rid of the pipes because they don't need maintenance. Although they also don't cost me anything to build. So, all right. Boom. There, we'll do that. Oops, I missed a spot. There. Just to lower the chance that we'll get a cable fault over here, which will cost us electricity and require drone actions and metal. All right, again, this mismatch of things is working out. We probably wouldn't even see this if I didn't have the, like, sort of mod that forces people to work at the right specializations. There might not be the same sort of... Well, no, the unemployment isn't being caused by that. I think it's just because we're sucking in all these people here. And people are looking for jobs. All right. Yeah, you're starting to work a lot better. Building performance is now 92. That's certainly getting there, and that's without a full load of people. 97 over here. Full load of people in the wrong specializations, but interesting. A little bit more cash accrued by our celebrity. Okay, drone hub is done. Do I want to build the drone hub now or wait until we've got the drone swarm upgrade? As long as we don't need the RC rover anywhere else, I guess I can wait on building the drone hub. It's a little weird, but not actually bad. Amazing how much debris the water stuff takes or produces. So we are actually starting to run low on actual living spaces. Our population has jumped up considerably since the start of this episode. We're at like 90, 95, something like that. And our population has really exploded. And yeah, we are looking for another dome soon, which almost certainly will involve another machine parts and electronics production area as well. We might want to like encourage pulling in some specialists. We're currently good on concrete, but especially if we're talking about building another dome, we don't have like infinite amounts. So I'm going to do something like this. Now, it's not the optimal coverage, but I'm hoping to keep the actual extractor a little further away from the dome, just in case it affects how much dust is produced. I'm not sure that this placement makes a difference, because it may be considering the entire footprint of our concrete operation for the dust. But still, may as well put in a little token effort, you know, as opposed to setting it sideways and it might be a little closer or something like that. So, yeah, we'll keep this going. We'll just extract the rest of this patch. It's average as well, so at least it comes out relatively quick. Although we do have the high grade over here, which we might get later on. In fact, I strongly suspect we will. But still, this is going to be okay. We're there. What the hell, right? Food is a little bit low. It's at 42. It's just letting us know that our consumption means that we'll run out of food after X amount of time. And these guys. I like to, like, you don't need a teacher. Just learning. You're just watching YouTube tutorials is basically how this works. And sometimes it does do it. Interesting that 2 more people graduated as opposed to a full class. I guess people came in at slightly different times on one of the shifts, but that's all right. Soil quality is up to 70%. So keep going with the soybeans. And again, at some point we'll make the change. Here, looks like, so this potato harvest will bring it down to 80%. So when we finish one of these soybean cycles, we can cancel one of them and get just a little bit more potatoes to keep the food up. Because our population is going up. Now I'm wondering, you know, I was talking about this, this problem with the fact that we've got a few unemployed here. And I'm wondering about building a fungal farm. Now, we've got 3 unemployed here with no idle, with no empty residential slots. So that's basically it. There's just always going to be 3 excess workers here. And the fungal farm does need 6. Engineers working here? Surely they'll move. I don't actually have the mod that forces people to migrate from dome to dome. And the reason is that some people were describing some issues with this. So people should mostly make moves on their own most of the time in vanilla as well, but it's not quite the same. I think if I had a preference for engineers somewhere, then those people would have left automatically. Yeah, we'll do that. Machine part is actually coming in pretty good. Electronics is still the hardest part. And I think, I don't know why, I think the electronics buildings need a lot more electronic parts. You also need a lot of people to reach maximum potential here, but it has come along now. Like, we've got the right kind of people, so that's good. We got some building faults over here. That's just the fuel refinery that's full. Wow, lots of unemployed. Well, let me turn this on now. Shocking number of unemployed people. Vacant work slots, 5 unemployed over there, although opening up the mine might help. And a little bit more over here. Here I could open up a second work shift for the research lab, which I think is an excellent idea. This still has vacant work slots, so we don't have to do that. Now we could also open a second work slot at the rare metals extractor. Or at the machine parts factory, which should probably be better. Alright, we now have a vacant work slot and residential slots. And we still have vacant work slots over here, and this building needs to be repaired, which requires some of our precious electronics. This needs to be repaired, which requires some of our precious electronics. At least we're up to 20 graduates now. Okay, I'm not too worried. Science per day is 707. Which is nice. We do have, this is the other lab, right? It'd be nice to open the second work shift, but we don't have the workers. So we probably won't do that there. Again, there's still the possibility of developing arcologies, which would be nice for these little domes, or we just get bigger domes. Drone swarm is complete. That's what I was waiting for over here. Because now when we build our drone hub, we get a couple more drones. A couple more free drones. I keep inverting all my sentences here. Let me move you out of the way. Drone hub can go right here, Could go a little further. Important thing is they both cover like the resources that are sitting there. They don't have to cover each other. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that built. And then we have freed up our RC rover for further expansion. So if we are going to build another dome, I mean, we could consider building it down here. Like, we'll need more electricity, although not over here. This doesn't look like cold ground, and we have low and low. Because we will need more metal. Are these average very low? And we've got 2 over here, but if I recall, they're... Oh, no, very high. I think we might dome over there. Unless I want to just prioritize getting a tunnel up here for these anomalies. Breakthrough. Breakthroughs are pretty good. I mean, whatever breakthrough we get now would start to get a little pricier, but might still be nice. I will get the basic bioscaping for more comfort. That's okay. Gradually clean from dust when closed, so they need less maintenance. Everything that lets me cut down on maintenance right now might be really handy. Drone capacity. The RC rover not needing power is nice. Factory performance increased. It's an expensive tech. There's our medium dome. And less maintenance. You know what? We are going to want a dome soon. Let's work on the medium dome, then get a couple of things that cut down on various maintenances. I like that. Decorations, increase comfort. I mean, these are all really nice. And the better research lab is also excellent. Engineers and geologists have extra production. It's cheap to research as well. Still, I'll add it to the queue, but I think we'll sort of leave it there. And speaking of leaving it there, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in this video. I will let it run for a little while so we can continue to accrue some science here. Although we're very close, we have 0 free home slots now. Well, 1 as people move around a little bit. But yeah, we have to expand very, very soon. So I'm going to cancel the dome bioscaping. We'll add it to the end. I will focus on low G engineering so that we can build a medium dome, and we will almost certainly start producing that. Now, I can reach around here with cables and pipes to save us a tunnel. I will probably need a couple of drone hubs along the way to babysit the cables, at least for now, because they can break down. And even long term, the pipes and cables, even if you get the breakthroughs to make them not require maintenance. No, I guess they do instantly rebuild themselves, right? Because they build for free. So then we might not need it. But short term, yeah, we'll need some extra drone hubs along the way there, which is a little bit annoying and awkward, but that's probably better than building a tunnel in this case. Although, not much better. Just a little better. And what we'll do is probably put in a series of just little universal depots, and then at least the drones will keep sort of redistributing the goods a little bit, but that's far enough away that almost certainly the emphasis will be placed on getting shuttle hubs to make things happen. Anyway, we will put the cut in here. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I will see you guys next time.